Okay, so we are also perfect. We are perfect exactly as we are now. This is whether we feel we're overweight, whether we feel our nose is too big, whether we feel, whatever, whatever it is that you are beating yourself up over. Try to look at that you are actually perfect as it is. Society might tell us that it's not right, okay, that we're not the right dress size or we're not tall enough. I mean, I'm talking to guys as well here, society might tell us that. But what we've got to do is go in and realize that, we were born perfect and we are still perfect, okay, despite what has happened to us. And this is where the transformation needs to come in. This is where we need to take control of our mind and see where in the past it has been hijacked. And this is where we need to start to say, right, okay, this is it. I am going to take my next step. I am going to live my life now perfect, because that is how the universe made me. And it doesn't matter what I've done. It doesn't matter how I look. It doesn't matter, what I say or whatever. We've got to realize that we are free from any restrictions, free from any rules, and free from any conditions that are put on us by others, put on us by society, or more importantly, put on us by ourselves. Okay? This is where we are being led. Until we actually accept ourselves 100% lovingly, okay, the world will never heal. This is what they're saying. Love starts with us. Okay, so if we want love in our life, look at where we are not giving ourselves love. If we are in anxiety, what need is it that is not being met? Now, we might look to our partners, we might look to our family, we might look to whoever to fill these needs. But if we aren't filling them ourselves, then other people are not going to. So look at your life now. Look at where you are in lack, okay, or where you would like to make changes. Now, I'm not saying this is, you want to go and live on a desert island or anything like that. I'm not saying that. It's where do you feel empty? Where do you feel a void? Where do you feel shame? Where do you feel guilt for being who you are? And where do you need to heal? Okay. Now, when I'm talking about healing here, I want you to look at that part of yourself and I want you to give it as much love as you can. What I'm getting here, it's almost like, like give it soup, make it better, chicken soup, stuff like that. I'm not saying literally make yourself chicken soup, but just doing something like that will help you. Today I took myself out to a restaurant, and I went in. There was a few people looking because I was there by myself, but I was like, no, I want to enjoy the day myself. What would I do if I was with a partner or something like that? I would probably go for food. So I'm going to give myself that gift myself. And this is where we can start to break down them walls that we've built around us. Okay, we will show people how to treat us, and if we are not treating ourselves with kid gloves and with the care and love and compassion that we deserve, because every single one of you deserves it, but if we are not treating ourselves in that way, other people won't. Okay, it's what we are putting up with, what we are showing people how we want to be treated. And if we are constantly, this is like saying, send yourself flowers, buy yourself gifts, act like you are somebody you love. Doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. This is saying, keep that fire burning with yourself. Fall in love with yourself again, or rise in love with yourself. I don't like the falling in love. I always think that you rise in love, and this is saying any bridges that need to be burned or anything at all, that is there. When I'm talking about speaking out, if you can't do this to a person, then write it down and burn it tomorrow for the new moon. Okay, because this is what has been keeping you stuck, and this moon wants you to be free. Okay, it's freedom, it's liberty, it's truth, it's justice. It's standing in your power. It's shining no matter how many clouds people have tried to put over your head. Okay. This is where we are going to work together. This is where we are going to heal. This world is full of broken hearted people, people who are feeling that they are broken. Okay. They are not broken. They have just been told that by other people. Okay. Or other people have actually done things that they shouldn't have done. And this makes us feel alone. Yet by speaking out, you will realize that everybody has a story similar. And by you speaking out, you might help somebody else heal, and that will help you heal. Okay? So this is it. This is Judgment Day. This is when we release the past. We can never forget it. We can never change it. We can never go back and rewrite the past. Okay? But we can actually claim our power back, and we can change our story at any time. So rather than actually being in our heads and being in this place of turmoil, okay, and torture, because this is what happens in our heads. We go over and over and over a situation. Why did I do that? Why did I allow that? Why did I, and we beat ourselves up for it. What they're saying is drop into our heart and see that that was somebody, or whatever happened, that was something that needs love. Okay? Love is what will heal this. And if you pray, I don't know if you do, I don't know if you believe in God. I don't believe in a God as such, but they're saying in your prayers or in your mantras or in whatever, send love to yourself. We all wish for world peace. And we all wish, that these poor people that we see living on the streets or whatever, God bless them. Bless you, because the change actually starts with you. And unless you start, this is what Spirit are saying. They're saying this so strongly. And this is for this moon tomorrow night. Give to yourself what you want to give to others. Okay, start with yourself. Fill your own cup. Make sure that you are loved and nurtured and cared for. Okay, the illusion is that you have to give it to other people first. And no, you don't. They're saying here, well, when we realize that sometimes, the people that we're trying to give this love to are the cause of our pain. This is when we can be open. This is when we can be vulnerable. Okay? This is when we can shine our light so bright that we allow others to shine as well. And that's our responsibility. Our responsibility is to look after us and to love ourselves, And this is where the support will be. And this is where the balance will come in. Okay. We're walking into a new phase of life, not just our lives. The world is changing and it's going to be different. And there's going to be some upset before it starts, So this is where it's saying, make this choice and make this choice to take the path to love. But the path to love starts with you. Okay, you've got to give it to yourself here. You've got to actually give yourself enough praise and recognition that you feel safe being you. You can never feel safe with another. They're saying this is all about relationships. You can never feel safe with another until you feel safe within yourself. Okay. And this is when you say, you are going to be with you from the second you are born until the day that you die. So yourself is the most important relationship that you will ever have. Okay? So make it wine, make it roses, make it everything. Find that contentment and that happiness and that love for you. When you do that, your world will change. You will be in line with the way the world is changing. You're sitting there looking for love, and it's like, don't look for it. You are love. You are full of it. Okay? You're full of it. Now turn that back on yourself. This is where your power is. This is the success, the recognition you're looking at from another. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and give yourself that. Because this is the lesson that they're wanting you to know. When you harmonize with yourself, if you are in disharmony, you can never have harmony with another. This is what we've got to learn. This is the action that we've got to take. And yes, this may sound deep, and we might not be able to comprehend it with our logical mind, but we feel it, we feel that fire within ourselves rather than actually being cold and hungry and malnutrition of what we need, which is love, care, compassion. Okay, we have that. When they talk about not being well, it's because our well is empty. Our well is not empty. There are forces there that we can draw on at any time. Okay, it's not just us. We can go back to our ancestors as well. They're all there. They're saying they're all there, to give us the strength that we need. So please don't allow these forces to get into our head and force us to be somebody that we're not. Because when we are in doubt, we are not in love. When we are doubting ourselves, when we are not loving ourselves, we cannot love another. And we can't be in love. And love is what is going to get us through with this. Okay? So what they're saying is, like go deep. Okay? Go deep. But it's know that when you go deep, that water that you're going into, that emotions that you're going into is cleansing. Okay? Don't see it as murky water. You're dropping anchor. You're actually being safe to be yourself. And please trust that this is something you can do for your long-term future. Okay? You don't have to struggle. If you are struggling, then ask yourself, where are you in your head? And where are you thinking about what you should do rather than actually just loving you for what you are doing? Because this is it. If you're feeling disconnected from others, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling that you're pushed out into the cold, ask yourself, where or when did you disconnect from yourself? When did you stop spending time with yourself? When did you not value the time that could be spent alone? And where is it that you're cutting yourself off from you? Because that is where the answers lie. The answers lie in loving the self. So yeah, I thought I was coming on here to talk about relationships, but we cannot have a relationship with another until we have a relationship with the self. Now, what I've been talking about, what happened to me, all I've done is like, Tanya, you idiot, how did you not see that? Do you know what I mean? Why did you not stop that? This person went under my clothes. They actually said they'd fixed my back through my clothes. And then when they kind of went into my nether regions kind of thing, they said, I prefer skin to skin contact with this. Okay, no gloves, no nothing. And I didn't do anything. So I have beat myself up about that. Why did I not do this? Why did I not trust my intuition? As soon as I seen this person, they reminded me of an old surgeon who had done an operation on me when I was 11, which I didn't need. It was a gynecological operation, like I was put under. This guy was then struck off for doing unlawful operations on young girls. I didn't know at the time I was 11. And as soon as I seen this person, I thought, oh, he looks like him. And then bang, within 20 minutes, something very similar happened again. So why did I not trust my intuition? Why did I not call it? Why did I not stop it? All of this. That is not the way I should have been. And doing this reading now is making me realize that. I need to give love to myself. I need to say somebody went in and manipulated you. Other people have said that to me. I haven't said that to me. All I've done is beat myself up with it, So if I can't give myself love and care with that, then, how am I going to expect it from anybody else? So quite a heavy one this week. I was not expecting this at all, and thank you. And I really apologize if I didn't put a trigger warning on this, because I didn't realize that it was something where people could be triggered. But like I say, I apologize if this has triggered anybody, but if this has also brought to light issues that need to be addressed within you, then that's what I'm here to do. So I'm going to go in and do the signs now. I really don't feel like it, but I'm going to do it. It's my responsibility to do this. I'm just going to take a couple of minutes just to clear with this as well. And can I just say, anybody who is on my social media, I've put lots of videos out. I need to take this off. It's getting too hot. I've put lots of videos out. I've made people aware, but it still seems that people aren't aware of it. There is people impersonating me. They are using my photo. They're using my name. They have an extra underscore in it. So it looks very much like mine. They are messaging my followers. They are trying to solicit readings from them. They're pretending that they're me. I have been in touch with the fraud team. I have been in touch with the police. There is a case there. If anybody has sent them money or had any dialogue with them, there is a case number there. I have done everything I can with this. I'm getting about 10 messages a day from people saying, you've sent me a message